Hello. It's good to see you. I don't get to speak to many people out here in Antarctica. Penguins, yes, but not many people. Still, if penguins and nothing but snow for miles is your thing, you're in luck. My team of researchers and I need people to join us. But there are a few things you need to know. First of all, there's some important information you'll need to write down, so you'll need a notebook and pen. Have you got one? Don't worry if not. Just pause this video and go and grab one now. I won't go anywhere, I promise. You got your notebook? Okay, let's get started. So, to prepare for your trip, you'll need to learn about the difference between things you need and things you want, how to shop on a budget when you only have a limited amount of money, and making wise choices. But first, there's a message coming in. Let me see if I can divert it so you can see it.
Hello from the Haley Research Station. I'm Station Leader Researcher. I really need your help. Can you come to Antarctica to help with our science experiments? We're really behind schedule and our head researcher said that you like a challenge. We need help measuring the weather in space and the amount of pollution in the air, as well as blowing up the weather balloons. For a few months every year, the sun doesn't set, so it never gets dark. For some other months, the sun doesn't rise, so we're in complete darkness. It's freezing all year round. It's often minus 20 degrees and sometimes colder. Now, we won't expect you to work all the time though. You'll have some free time too. But there's not much to do round here. There's just one colony of emperor penguins for company. Now, I can't wait to meet you all. See you all soon.
That's my station leader, Researcher, and it's great that he wants you to join us. There are some important things you need to write down in your notebook. First of all, do you remember what he said about the sun? That's right. In some months, the sun never sets, so it's light all the time. But in other months, the sun never rises, so it's dark all the time. Right now, the sun shines day and night. I'd write that down if I was you. Might be useful. And do you remember what type of penguins he said we have here? Emperor penguins. I'd write that down too. Might be handy. Oh, right on cue. Hello there. They don't say much. Ooh, can you hear that? There's a blizzard coming in. I better get back to the pod. Oh, I made it inside just in time. Okay, your next task is to decide what to bring with you to Antarctica. And to decide, you'll need to know the difference between things you need and things you want. Do you know the difference? Things you need are things that you can't live without, and things you want are luxuries, which are just nice to have. Let's try a few examples. Water. Now, is that something you need or something you want? Pretty essential, right? You need water to live. What about ice cream? Is that a need or a want? Well, it is delicious, especially mint choc chip if you ask me, but I could live without it. Ice cream is a want. Let's try one more. Gloves. Are they a need or a want? Out here in Antarctica, gloves are definitely needed. So, hold on. There's another message coming in. Let me share it with you.
Hello, Station Leader Researcher here again. It's time for you to decide what to buy for your trip to the research station. I've sent my head researcher, who you've been talking to, a shopping list. Now, we'll pay for what you choose to bring. Your challenge is to make wise choices and bring what will be the most useful. Remember, it's warm inside the pods, but you'll be doing the experiments outside. Our station chef makes delicious food for breakfast and dinner, but we won't provide packed lunches. Think carefully about your choices. You need to spend the money you get wisely. Good luck, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.
Did you hear what the station leader said? He sent you some money, but you can't buy everything. You'll need to make some wise decisions and only choose the most useful things. Remember, you'll be outside a lot of the time, and the chef only cooks breakfast and dinner. So, here are the items on the list. There are a lot of useful items there, but which ones are you going to take? Tell you what, to make your decision easier, why don't you split the items into two lists? One list of things you need, and one list of things you want. I'll put the shopping list up again. You just pause the video and write your two lists in your notebook. Have you done it? How did you get on? Why don't I have a go? Right, a water bottle. Need. A snowsuit is very warm, so you'll need that. Oh, if you get hungry in the middle of the day, a high-energy snack will give you a boost, so you might need that. What about a torch? Remember what the station leader said. It never gets dark at the moment, so maybe not. A first aid kit is important. Need. And I love to sleep in a pair of cosy pyjamas. But is that a want or a need? Probably a want. How to talk to penguins? Fun, but probably a want. Especially as they have a library at the research station. Mobile phones don't work out here. Oh, but you might like to keep photos and videos of your family with you, or play games on your phone. But that's probably a want rather than a need. Oh, and I'll need an eye mask to sleep through if it's never dark. That's a need for me. But that's the thing. Not everyone will have exactly the same list. Anyway, yes, here's what I'd do. What do you think? Do you agree with me? What was on your list then? Oh, hold that thought. Incoming.
Hello, Station Leader Researcher here again with another update. We don't have much space here at the research station, so you can only bring one rucksack each. I've sent my head researcher the size and the packing instructions. Remember, you need to ensure you have all the things you need first, and then you can choose the things that you want. Pack your rucksack carefully. We need you to spend the money we've given you wisely. I'm certain you'll make smart decisions.
Oh dear. I've taken a look at the measurements and there isn't much room inside the rucksack. You'll need to think very carefully about what to pack. Tell you what, grab a piece of paper, or maybe just use your notebook, and draw a rucksack shape like this. Just a simple rectangle. Then, take a look at the list of things you need, pick 3, and write or draw them in your rucksack. Then, look at your list of things you want, pick 5, and do the same. Just click on pause if you need some more thinking time. I'm ready for it. Have you chosen your 3 things you need and 5 things you want? I've gone for water, snowsuit, and snack bar as my needs, and sunglasses, sleep mask, first aid kit, games, and PJs as my wants. What about you? Remember, not everyone has the same needs and wants, so yours may well be different. What did you go for? Oh, hold on. Interrupted again.
Hello, Station Leader Researcher here again with a last-minute change of plan. Now, it's bad news, I'm afraid. I've got a fixed amount of money to spend on your trip. Now, the budget isn't big enough to buy all the things that you've packed, so you'll each need to take something out of your rucksack.
Looks like there's not enough money for all your items. We'll need to get within our budget, so you've got to make some wise choices. Could you take a look at your list of 8 items and cross out the one thing you think you could live without? Just click on pause if you need some more thinking time. Did you decide what to lose? Well done. I better give it a try. Well, I can't do without my comfy pyjamas. It'll have to be the games. Well, you're almost ready for your flight to Antarctica, but before you set off, there's now space in your rucksack for one more item, as long as it doesn't cost anything. Something you already own. Maybe a photo of your pet dog, or your favourite book. Okay, just pause the video and go and grab it now. Getting ready to pause. Right, I think you're ready. Oh, just to make sure, the station leader needs to know that you've received and understood his messages. So, would you mind writing him a letter? It would make me look really good if you did. This is the sort of thing I'd like you to write. If you can show him that you know what a need is and what a want is, then tell him one thing you need to take and one thing you want to take. Then tell him what you're going to take that didn't cost any money. Don't forget to explain why it's important to you. You know what to do. Click on pause and I'll be right here waiting. Did you get your letter finished? Oh, great job if you did. I'm sure the station leader will be really impressed. Oh, I've got a great feeling about this trip. You are so ready. But just remember what we learned. The difference between things you need and things you want, how to shop on a budget, and making wise choices. Oh, those are my huskies. They'll need feeding and taking for a bit of a run, so I'd better go. Well done today. You worked really hard. See you soon. Bye. Coming.